Today, we continue to unravel the mysteries of Palia. Last time we were doing the main story quests, we met Sabira and got to know a little bit more about the Order. Still seems all fishy to me, but today we're going to continue exploring with a magnifying glass and keeping our eyes peeled for any shenanigans going on in this main story quest. We gotta uncover what's happening. We can't be caught surprised. We can't be caught surprised, but good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. My name is Lakin, and whether you're here live or in the future, welcome or welcome back to our cozy little zoo, where you can catch us playing all of our favorite life sim games like Disney Dreamlight Valley, Palia, Loftia, and next week, Paralives. I can't believe I'm saying that it's next week. I've been waiting for that game for years, so I can't believe it's just next week. This time, in 1 week, we will be playing Paralives. But we play all these games not just to play them, but to also talk about what makes life worth living, like uncovering the truth of what's going on, or listening to really good songs. So let's start this morning off right. Whether you're working at parallel playing or enjoying a day off, let's bunny hop into Palia. But also after next week is the last week of June or May, and the first stream in June is going to be our birthday stream. So if your birthday is in June, definitely come on by because it's a birthday party for you. And you can always add your birthday to our community calendar. We have a channel point redeem on the Twitch side that allows you to add your birthday to the community calendar, but also, if I'm being honest, if you just put in the chat, my birthday is blank month, I'll add it. I'm not really gonna discriminate if you can't, especially if you're on the YouTube side. You just say, hey, my birthday is in June. I will mark your username on the June calendar to know we're gonna be celebrating your birthday. Or if you're like, hey, my birthday is in August, I'll have it prepared for when August comes around. But yeah, I'm so excited. We're gonna be hanging around in Disneyland in Minecraft. So, we're gonna go to Disney for your birthday! I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. But let's go ahead and swap on over and get started on these quests, These quests aren't gonna do themselves. Trust me, I know. I've played now over 100 hours in this game, and I've ignored the quests so much, so let's not ignore them anymore. Okay. So let me show you where I am with the questing. Okay, so quests right here. Here's the main story quests. We have all these discovery quests and villager quests, but we're not focused on these. We're going to be focused on the main story quests. And when I was looking into it, I don't know how I have these two going at the same time, but I do. And both of them want us to go to the Temple of the Flames. So we may be doing two quests at the same time. This Into the Fire quest wants us to meet Sabira at the Temple of the Flames, and then this Catalyzing Caper quest wants us to meet Hassian at the Temple of the Flames. So we'll see. I'm kind of assuming that we'll do both of these, but then we'll follow more so the line of quests that come after a Catalyzing Caper versus the Into the Fire ones. So we'll see what happens, but those are the two quests we will be starting off with, at least. So let's go ahead and check our pockets. We need to make sure we're prepared. In my pockets, I have food. Check. That's good. I have apples and tomatoes and Zeki coins. I don't need those. But instead of throwing them in my storage, let's just pop them in here, because this is where they have to go anyway. And actually, let's grab what we've already cooked up here. Oh. I think that's broken. I like to only keep 50 of an item in my storage. So once it hits more than 50, that's what I use for preserves and things like that. That's what I do there. It's really simple, really easy to remember. And then for like bugs and fish and things like that, I usually only keep 5 of an item in my inventory. So that kind of keeps it to where I know, okay, I can sell this or I can't sell this. Different things like that. So yeah. That keeps it all contained and all easy for me to remember, especially because like I can just throw things in here and then like when my storage gets full, go through and be like, okay, I have more than 50 of this flower. Let's go ahead and sell the other flowers. And things like that. We might as well go ahead and harvest the rest of our garden. I don't know if I'll replant anything. But we can go ahead and harvest what we can so it can go into the food processors as well, you know? Go ahead and get things going properly here. Oh, I got the apples. I wasn't trying to get the apples. I was trying to get this weed. Right here. Gosh darn weeds. All over the place. And you gotta, like, be, like, right... There we go. Very finicky with the weed picking. The weeds don't want to come up. Yeah, so our garden may be a little not cute at the moment from us doing this and not replanting things, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and see. These are apples. Those apples can go in there, and then this is bok choy. I put apples in here. Okay. Maybe I didn't? I mean, I'll put more bok choy in there. Yeah, I had a second one with apples. I thought so. I don't know. Something fishy's going on around here. Something fishy. Okay. These corn, we don't have 50 of them, so those stay in there. Same with the starred carrots. And then we'll just, I guess we'll put starred apples in here. Why not? Why not? And then hopefully those apples don't disappear on me. No. Then we'll put the starred bok choy kimchi. That's my favorite thing to use for money. Because it's pretty easy to get the bok choy kimchi. And that's the big money maker for me, at least. Let's go ahead and just, I guess we're keeping those apples and tomatoes. Our inventory is essentially gonna be exactly where it was when we left off. Exactly where it was. And that's fine with me. I will keep, I'm not gonna sell all of this food that I just made. I will, sell these items, but we're gonna keep this 25 of bok choy kimchi, so I can, well, actually, that one's 51, 45, yeah. I'm gonna keep these, so that way I can feed them to my ranch animals later. You know? Yeah, you know. You know. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. I think we're ready. I think our pockets are ready. Well, let's go ahead and drop off the Zeki coins. I'm not going to use those right now. Go ahead and drop those off. But I think we are ready. Hold on, hold on. When it comes to Palia, we gotta make sure we have, instead of like in real life, how we have phone, wallet, keys to make sure we have everything before we leave the house, in Palia, it's clean inventory, full ammo case, full weapons case ready to go, and then our tools, which our tools look like they could be repaired, so let's go ahead and do that before we dive in. And then Hacian and Sabira, we're coming to the Temple of the Flames. We're coming to see you. Yes, yes, yes. But no. So yesterday when we were playing Palia, we were doing a lot of the bundle boards. Oh, there's a horse. Oh, not anymore. I was about to say, that was a pretty horse though. We were doing a lot of the bundle boards, and afterwards yesterday, I did a little bit more. Mainly just like grabbing more wood to make more of the homesteading furniture and things like that. So I think the only thing we're really missing is I still need to make the small bench from the... Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what we need. So we finished farm to stable and saddle up. We finished these two yesterday. And then the horse home improvement, I was able to finally get enough wood to craft the stools, so we did that, and now all we need to do is craft the small benches. And then I got more royal heather, so we'll add that. And still no silly fins. I realized yesterday when I was going around trying to get the silly fins, I was using bait, and they don't use bait to catch them. So no bait within like the freshwater rivers and things like that in the Royal Highlands for the silly fins. But yeah, so no silly fins yet, not even like regular ones. So we'll see. But let's go ahead and pin these two quests. Pin them both. This one wants us to enter the Temple of the Flames, and this one wants us to talk to Hacian inside the temple. So I guess let's go ahead and do that. I know the temple is in Bahari Bay, but I don't know exactly where it is in Bahari Bay. So we'll be discovering that together. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where the story goes. When I first started playing Palia, I was not very interested in the story. I just really wanted to like resource gather and do those types of things. So, and also it was overwhelming. So I just kind of like did the one thing that I was comfortable with for a long time. But as I've started to get more and more comfortable with Palia, I'm okay with like working on these quests. It doesn't feel so overwhelming. Which I don't know why the quests felt more overwhelming than everything else, but they just did. I do have a video on my YouTube that is like essentially making Palia not seem so overwhelming. It's a long introductory video into Palia that kind of covers everything, kind of gets you a nice basis for everything in Palia, from the skills you can do, from the quests, what you should focus on, what you shouldn't focus on, as well as like just general Palia etiquette that is gonna like help your time in Palia run more smoothly with like playing with other people. Okay. Let's see, where's this? Okay. Do you think it's right here? Where these two giant quest markers are? I think it's right there. Let's see. Now, is it in the cave? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But that means that is this way. That's this way. We were going the very wrong way. I'm glad I checked. See, I told you I didn't know where we were going. But that video, a lot of people have said it's helped, which makes me feel good, because I was someone who played like 20 hours of this game and was still overwhelmed, and I just put the game down. I couldn't do it anymore. It was just too much for me. And especially because like there were other games that I also enjoyed that weren't as confusing and didn't make my head hurt. So if I had like had a video like that, essentially I just don't want you to make the same mistakes. That's why I made the video, is I don't want other people to feel like it's overwhelming and put the game down. Because I did end up picking it back up. Shocker. Who'd have thought? I ended up picking it back up, and now I feel very confident in what's going on. I may not be like a professional pro at it, and I may not be the most knowledgeable in everything that goes on in Palia, but for the most part, I'm getting everything going good, and it's all great. Hi! It's so great to see you on. Yes, yes, yes. How are you? How are you? And thank you for getting your daily ticket into the zoo. I hope you enjoy your time here. You're just in time, too. You're just in time, too. We're fixing to go into the Temple of the Flames. If I know how to get there properly. I think we may need to enter in through the flooded fortress to get there. Because it looks like there's like some stairs there. So I think we'll do that. I'm good, thank you, thank you. How have you been? I've been doing great. I've been lurking in your streams. I haven't been chatting as much, but I've definitely been lurking. Especially really enjoying the pirate outfit. But I've been doing good. Everything's going great, and today we're gonna get to continue on with the Palia story, which I'm very excited for. That's actually what we were talking about, how I was feeling overwhelmed, and because I was feeling overwhelmed, I ignored the main Palia story for a long time. But now I feel comfortable, I feel confident enough in what's going on in Palia and how Palia runs, that I can finally venture into this story that is pretty well thought out, at least so far. Pretty in-depth story so far. Yes, let's go. And oh, that's completely fair. Yeah. 1000%. Okay, so I'm thinking if we go, like, that looks like stairs to me. We'll see. If not, I can pull up a different map. A map that fully tells us exactly where it is that we're going. You know? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Into the Temple of the Flames. I hope we don't burn our eyebrows off. I like my eyebrows. Okay. Yes, this looks like it. This looks like a Temple of Flames if I've ever seen one. Look at it. Flame. Temple of the Flames. Okay, let's enter. I don't know which one we should do first, because both of our quests that we have want us to be here first. Oh, just kidding, it tells me. It is choosing Sabira for us to talk to first. So let's see what she has to say. I picked up the Stranger's Flow signature back up as soon as we entered. We're on the right path. It is difficult to say how long ago the magic was cast. They appear to have obscured the trail as best they could. Which means we must remain on our guard. As before, I will remain vigilant while you investigate.
Remember,
Okay. Let's see, there's a tome, an ancient tome. Bad news, everyone. The king has decreed this space needs to be better defended from threats to our people. That means new security measures you may have noticed the glowing flow-infused eye above the entry space. It provides a vision of the room directly to our royal guards, so they can respond to any sort of attack. Word has it, the west cooling channels will also be converted in some way. Expect some disruption to your work schedule. Okay, okay. Oh, and here's Sifu and Hacian. I guess we'll talk to them. So I have 2 quests here. Into the Fire with Sabira and Catalyzing Caper with Hacian. Oh, we may be doing these simultaneously. No, I don't want to do them simultaneously. I feel like that's going to confuse the story. So we'll continue this Into the Fire one, and then we'll continue the other one. Firing a shot shall light the way. You simply need the order engraved. Above the gaze of your burning eye, the code of entry you shall find. Okay, firing a shot shall light the way. So I'm assuming we need to fire arrows into those. And then it said, come back, come back. Above the gaze of your burning eye, the code to entry you shall find. Okay, where's the burning eye? Burning eyes. Anyone see any flames coming out of anyone's eyes? I think it's these things. I love how I do that. I'm pointing with my finger at my computer screen, being like, that one right there. And you can't see my finger. You can't see it. You do that too? Yeah. It's like, yes, this one right here, and then it's like, oh wait, no. All you see is my forearm. Above, yes. So I'm thinking it's like that one, right? I'm using my head as a pointer. That one, and then it's that one, and then it's that one. So what is that one? That one, it looks like it's that one. The symbols. I need a laser pointer. Yes. I need a laser pointer as well. I just don't want to, like, fire anyone's eyes out or anything. Like, blind anyone. So do I just hit that? Oh, I do. Okay, wonderful. So that one's there. And then we need, like, a little person. Which is this one. And then we need, like a Wiimote thing. Yes. And then this one. For all the symbols. Ooh. Thank you. Also, welcome in, Snow Queen. Welcome in. Ooh. I hope me choosing to do one of these quests at a time is not gonna mess up them. No problem. Because I don't want to be doing 2 quests at the same time. But they're both entering into the temple, so I'm scared. But look at this. Whoa. This shouldn't be called the Temple of the Flames. This should be called the Temple of Lava. Because we got lava. Is there more lava down there? Ooh, yes there is. I'm not gonna jump in. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna jump in. Okay. We have some footprints here. A set of sooty footprints. Perhaps the intruder headed this way? Okay, we don't want to talk to her yet. I guess we still have to follow the footprints. Just continue. It's surprising that their feet are only dirty in these specific spots. There must be something wrong with their shoes. But it's very helpful. They're leading me right to where I need to go. So thank you. Oh. Okay, hold on, guys. We may die to lava. I'll try not to. Look at that. Daring skills. Okay. Up here? Yes, yes, yes. With more sooty footprints. I don't know if I need to click on these to investigate them, or if I just need to follow them, but I'm gonna keep investigating them. Just so it counts. Oh, another door. Wait. The Trial of Courage. The Trial of Courage. This door is locked. There must be some way to get inside. Okay, okay. Oh, here. All this Cosmos protocol stuff has the rest of the engineers on edge. I don't think my vague reassurances are working anymore. Had to install that new console the other day and set up things. This ridiculous procedure to even access the thing. Everyone keeps asking when the king's gonna stop by and explain things, and I don't have the heart to tell him I don't think he's coming. Things have been silent since Mirror. Anyways, I was fiddling with the keys to the new console today when Vitus, I was about to say Titus. Those words don't look alike. When Vitus snatched it right out of my hand. He must have thought it was a bone or something because he went running off. By the time I chased him down, it was too late to stop him from dropping the thing right into a pyroflow pipe. The key's fireproof, so there's no way I was tugging one of the safety suits on to fish it out. Besides, the minister told us to make sure no one could get access to the Cosmos console. Guess if the puzzle and procedures don't stop them, a missing key certainly will. I miss Amina. I think I'll go visit her before it ends. If they let me out of this place. Okay, that last sentence feels like an inside thought. Not that it's a bad inside thought, just like a, you know how when you have a coworker who's like talking about like serious work stuff, and then all of a sudden they're like, ugh, personal life problems. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna ignore the personal life problems because I don't know how to respond to that. So I'm just gonna go deal with the work stuff. Okay, okay, so we have a key in lava. And then we have puzzles. A spent fly runestone. Perhaps it was used to bypass the locked door. Fish out the lost key out of the pyroflow pipes. What are the pipes? Sabira, are you going to tell me where the pipes are?
Keep you safe.
It seems we have missed our intruder once more. Have you found any useful clues? I found some logs. The Cosmos protocol again, yet no more information on what it is. Based on the logs you found, perhaps you can try fishing out in the pyroflow pipes. You may be able to retrieve the key he lost.
There is much to do.
Where's the pipes? Oh, here's another rune. Grumbling discontent. The Kitsu sighs in his sleep. The light keeps shifting. Peaceful solitude. Jealousy guarding his hoard. Rebuffing others. Self-sacrificial. The Phoenix loves all life forms, but mostly humans. Flashing begets us, and we beget the shadows. Does it ever end? Those are some great haikus. Oh, here's a chest. Fancy, fancy. Is this a pipe? Oh, this may be a pipe. That looks like a pipe of lava if I've ever seen one. Let's not fall in. Yes. Okay, just in case it wasn't obvious, there's a giant fish there as well. So I'm thinking I'm on the right track. Honestly, thank you for the fish. I'm making fun of it, but no, thank you for the fish. Ooh, we almost overshot it. But I think I'm confident now this is where we're supposed to be fishing. But can you imagine fishing in lava? Oh my goodness. One, lava doesn't move like this. So... there we go. I was about to say, what's wrong? What's wrong? Thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. I greatly appreciate that. The follows and subscribers are anonymous, but I do appreciate you spending your time here, and I would like to welcome you officially to our cozy little zoo. My name is Lakin, and welcome, welcome in, my friend. Thank you so much for spending your time here with us. It's an honor. Especially because we just fished out a key. We just fished out a key right out of lava. It's very hot. I'm sweating. I don't know if you're sweating. And you know, we had to do the thing, and I'm glad I wasn't here alone to do it. But I think this is the key we need. Oh, gotta back up a little bit. Too close to insert the key. Ooh. Ooh. Sabira, you're floating. Oh, now you're sunk into the ground. You overcompensated. There you go. There you go. You got it. Good, good, good. You figured it out. You figured it out. Okay, we gotta speak to you anyway. Civilian. So much effort to hide a single console. What could the Cosmos Protocol be? Could it be connected to that staff? It's clearly aliens. We need more information. We'll figure it out together. Let's see. We need more info. Indeed. Jumping to conclusions before we have all the pieces could do more harm than good. Exactly, exactly. We don't want to assume that it's aliens. Aliens. We don't want to assume that it's aliens. But if all roads point to aliens, I'm willing to believe. I'm willing to believe. And so are the History Channel guys. Come, let us make it past this obstacle and see what lies beyond. Also, this lighting on her. Screenshot. Say cheese. Perfect. That's such good lighting on her. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ah, and I see a brazier up ahead. You should take these spare arrows just in case. Very a brazier.
Well. Thank you for your time.
Is something gonna kill us? Is something gonna eat us? I hope not. I didn't pack properly for that. Oh, I can do this. Oh, do I need to shoot that? We'll see. I shot it. I'll just shoot all of them. You know, why not? What could it hurt? It could hurt a lot of things, actually. I could be setting off my eternal doom. Yeah, and it looks like I'm headed straight for flowing lava, so... please don't eat me, eternal lava. Ugh! Thank you. The beer, how'd you get over here? How'd you get past the lava? Rude. Okay. Well, can I hit this through here? Yeah. You know, if you're gonna have, lasers, maybe put the lasers in front of the thing you're wanting to dot, like wanting them not to hit, and not just have an opening, giant opening for us. I won't complain though. I really, really won't. This is my type of laser defeating, you know? Like in the movies, how you see the people going over all these lasers and all this other stuff, and it's like, oh no, I couldn't do that. I'm not that flexible. I'm this flexible. I can do this right here. Because it's just standing there. I can do that. Oh, I should really be using these makeshift arrows, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm using my good arrows. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. I'm assuming this would be a pickaxe? Yes. Okay. Well, we have our proper rookie arrows for a non-rookie mistake. And now we just have to wait for another thing to pop up, like that. Oh, I need... Woo! Don't like that. I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna be protected, because I can't swap through tools that fast. No thank you, no thank you. But we're having to go back and forth between the pickaxe and the arrows. Let's see, pickaxe our way through here. Perfect, perfect. Maybe I can swap over in time. There we go, there we go. Also, these noises, they sound very much like Breath of the Wild noises. Did I ever play Breath of the Wild? No, but my partner did. Walter did. So, I heard a lot of the noises. Especially the Gorak, the Korak, Kronk, the Kronk noises. The ah-ha-ha! That was my favorite noise. But all these noises sound very much like Breath of the Wild. Okay, okay, okay. We got more. I'm gonna keep my pickaxe in hand because we got another pickaxe wall to break. Oh, with lasers? Oh my goodness. This is some high intense security systems for whatever it is we're discovering. I don't fully know, but it is high tech. Oh, I died. I died. It's fine, it's fine. Because guess what? Now we can prepare. Because there's no crouch, right? It's just hop. No crouch. So we just gotta, like, time it right. I'm gonna look at it like this. Actually look at it above my head. Ugh. There we go. I did it. We only died once. That's fine. I can handle one death. Oh. Ugh. Ah ha ha. Only one death for us, not two, not two. Ooh. Ooh. This place is cool. Yeah, this needs to be called the Lava Temple. Lava, 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 lava. It must be boiling in here. And I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. I'm probably sweating so profusely, and I don't remember packing deodorant. So, I got my food, but I don't remember packing deodorant. We'll have to... I'm so sorry. So sorry, people. Let's see. I guess we just investigate the console. Safe mode engaged. Welcome, user. Error. User logs. User Hephaestus. Action. Disengage. Mirror protocol. Successful. Date logged. -3,006,000,5,000,000. I don't know how to say that word. Days. User Hephaestus. Engage Cosmos protocol. Standby. Result successful. User Hephaestus. Action. Send message. Recipient Anima. Result failure. Aw, that's sad. User Hephaestus. Action. Enable safe mode. Result successful. User, error, action, Cosmos protocol, disengage, lockdown. Result, successful. Half a day ago. Menu. Safe mode, engage. Okay, it kind of did all of it. It did all of it, so, we don't have to listen to that anymore. Although, if I have to say so myself, my robot voice is pretty spot on. I just saw a Palia stream and had to pop in. First comment was about not having deodorant. In-game. Not having deodorant. In-game. Real life Lakin has deodorant. I want to put that on record. But no. We don't... I feel like we'd just be really sweaty in here. With all this lava, you know? Thinking about the real things. The real things that make Palia go round. But I, Lakin, of the Lakin's Gaming Nook fame, if you will, does wear deodorant. Just so we're aware. We're gonna bypass that and we're gonna talk to Sabira, see what she has to say about the computer and all this other stuff. And it'll be great. It'll be great. You have a knack for adventuring. Thanks to your hard work, I was able to follow behind. Though I dodged the lasers on my own, the amount of flow wasted on keeping those running for so long. Well, we can deal with that later. For now, what have you found? Here's everything I found. What do you think? I can't remember what I found, but I know that it was someone's been here in half a day. Another lock disengaged, and we continue to be half a day behind the culprit. Yep. While you were navigating the temple, I discovered a few things myself. A pile of items the Kitsu might have collected from the culprit. There are potions and a bracelet. Oh. I have some thoughts on potential suspects, but we still lack crucial evidence. In any case, I have picked the trail back up, and they have headed to the direction of the Temple of the Gales. Come, let us waste no time. Okay. So we are continuing. Oh, I'm back out here. Okay. So we finished the Into the Flame quest line, and now it wants us to go to the Temple of the Gales. But I also have a Catalyzing Caper quest that is in the Temple of the Flame. So we're gonna not follow Sabira, even though she said time is of the utmost importance. We're not gonna do that, and instead, we're gonna go back into the Temple of the Flames. We're gonna go back. So how long have you been playing Palia? I've been playing on and off for like a year, but a lot of the year was off. If we're being honest. Like I started and then I ended because it got overwhelming. But now that I've gotten the hang of it, I've been playing it a lot more as of like this year, like as of 2026. I've been playing it a lot more. I'm really enjoying it. So like I have, like we can look here. I'm level 87, and then like some of my skills are higher, but I've just been avoiding my main quests a lot. So we're fixing that. So I would say that I'm a medium player. Like I kind of know what's going on, but I wouldn't consider myself a Palia pro, if you know what I mean.
Quickly.
What about you? What about you? All of you. Anyone who's in chat. I love hearing people's how they got interested and started playing Palia. This place is interesting. Hassian, you're the one who wanted us to meet you here. Yes, you just saw us walk past you and go through the temple, but we're here for you now.
Oh.
We're here for you now. Obviously. Head to the next room. We'll meet you there.
Oh.
I just want to do one last sweep here. Tao's going to be okay. I know.
Scaring away all the prey.
And then it just says explore the temple. Actually, I'm gonna take away the up in the air quest, so that way I don't get confused on what we're needing to do. Because right now it just says explore the temple. Which I think means we just walk into here. The only thing is I don't know exactly what we're needing to explore. Like, with Sabira, we went over there, so maybe with Hassian, we go over here and explore this side, although I'm not seeing any footprints. The footprints really helped me last time. But this temple, inside of it, is gorgeous. Gorgina. Mysterious chamber. Oh! Investigate the mysterious room. Oh, this is where we were supposed to go. I did that on accident, but actually I did that on purpose. Oh, look at this photo! That's so cute! That's adorable! Oh, I'm taking a photo of that. Nope. There we go. Let's zoom right on in. Here, I'm gonna step back so I'm not like right up on it. There we go, there we go. Say cheese, everyone. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I get that. I started when it came out, but had health issues that kept me away for over a year, but I'm very close to fully caught up with some of the only have some of the artifacts to get. All quests are complete. That's so exciting. And Snow Queen started about a month ago. You joined when it first came out of beta, but I found it difficult, so I quit playing, picked it back up again about a month ago. That's exciting. I like that, like, we all kind of have similar stories. Like, y'all started playing it way earlier than me. But then we all picked it down, put it down, but the draw of Palia pulled us back into it, which I like. That's one thing I do like about this game, is that, like, I put it down and I knew maybe one day I would come back to it, but I didn't feel any pressure to come back to it. And then when I did come back, it was just like a nice, refreshing, like, we're back. Hello. And I still have a lot of, like, the main story to go, obviously, since I'm right here in the main story. But also, like, I'm excited to collect all those artifacts and things like that I've seen other people collect. So I'm excited to, like, continue learning all about Palia so I can become a Palia pro. Okay, so we're supposed to investigate this mysterious room, not just take pictures of the cute art. So I'm thinking this glowing torch, or this glowing light thing, will help us. I think. Requires an item, lit torch. Light torch. Requires an item, Sifu's torch. Okay. Sifu.
Good to see.
I need you. Oops, sorry, so sorry. Feel that breeze? From behind the mural?
Ooh.
You're a natural at this. That air coming from behind the mural means that there's something back there. This is probably a secret door. We just need to figure out how to get it open.
Now, where was I?
Okay. So much still ahead of you, so many twists and turns. I'm so excited. So excited. I can't wait. I'm so glad that I'm finally starting to get into the main storyline because I need to know what happens. It's like a good book. I need to know. But it does look like we're about to for y'all that don't know, I do multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, and it looks like ads are about to be starting over on the Twitch side in about a minute and a half. And so during that minute, or during the ad break, we're gonna swap over to our community puzzle. You can get the link. I'll type it in the chat here. Exclamation mark. Let's see if it'll take it. There. I think it did it. I think it just sent it twice in the Twitch. Which doesn't work. But welcome back everyone from those ads. If you did have to sit through them, I greatly appreciate it because it is a free way to support me. And if you're just now tuning in, hi, my name is Lakin, and we also had a follow during the ad break. I don't know if when you followed, you were in the ads or if you have turbo or whatnot, but thank you again so much for that follow. I greatly appreciate you joining our cozy little zoo officially. Before the ad break, we had just entered this room with a cute little photo. And Sifu is telling us that this is a secret door, so we have to figure out how to get through that secret door, which is exactly what we're going to be working on right now. Let's not waste any time, shall we? The fun has just begun. It has. Okay, so we need a staff from Sifu. But Sifu isn't giving us a staff. What's Hassian staring at over there?
Back to work.
Is there a staff here? Oh, read. A tail like a maze, now hidden away, waits to be brought into the light of flame. Ooh. So is there a maze for us to try to, like, figure out where this staff is? Let's see. Maybe Hassian will tell us. Ugh, more mysterious writing. What's with the plaque? Wordplay, not my specialty. My mother has been staring intently at the carving. Perhaps she will know.
Back to my business.
Okay. So this says, a tail like a maze, now hidden away, awaits to be brought into the light of flame. So hidden inside a maze is the staff we need? I'm assuming, because there's nothing else. My family years ago had a jigsaw puzzle, and when it was finished, it was a picture of a jigsaw puzzle pieces. Oh my goodness, that I feel like that type of puzzle would be confusing, would it not? Because you'd have the puzzle piece lines, but then you'd also have the puzzle piece of the puzzle piece lines. Let's go out here, return to the foyer, and see if there's like a maze for us to enter with a, for a staff. Maybe. I know that my family, every Christmas, they like to put out a puzzle, and we work on it over the day, or over the time that we're there for Christmas. And most of the time, it just ends up being me solving the puzzle. But every once in a while, everyone comes together and works on it, and it's all fun. Yeah, it took a little while to do. I bet. But, you know, puzzles that take a while often feel really, like, you feel so accomplished afterwards. You feel so accomplished. Okay. Well, I'm not really seeing anything. Something's missing from the walls, so maybe we're not supposed to leave that room? I don't want to just, like, instantly jump to asking the, like, looking it up. But also, I don't want to... It's not always fun to just see someone not get the answer. Maybe do we need to jump on those, like, floating rocks? Maybe? We'll try that. We'll see if I can get over there, actually. No. I think those rocks are just floating for fun. I don't think that's for me. Let's see. Let's go back into the room. See if there's something that I'm not looking at. There's a maze. But I don't know if it's, like, talking about a real maze or a imaginary maze. So we'll see. Is it figurative or literal? That's the big question. Mysterious chamber. We enter. We need the torch. Yes. And we need a lit torch. Okay, what are you saying?
Huh?
So you like mazes? Okay, we gotta talk to her again. Heard you mumble about them when you read the plaque over there. Absolutely. Do you? Oh. It isn't my speed at all. Literally, I once got lost in a maze for 10 days. I'm just lucky it was made of corn, had plenty to eat. Gobbled down enough to make it a way out. Speaking of which, I think that's a kitsu carved on the mural. It's like a little plume hound. Oh, that's on fire. On fire?
Oh.
It likes that kind of thing. Kitsus love hot areas and being on fire. Okay. I always thought they were a myth from human times. I even used to tell Hasi in an old bedtime story about them.
Huh?
How did it go? I don't remember. Anyway, call me crazy, but between what I heard you mumbling and this carving, I think we need to set something on fire. Take these torches. I never go adventuring without them.
Come back with a story.
Okay, she had them. Let's light the torch now. Yes, and then we'll put it in here. There we go. And here's the maze. Okay. Make sure there's nothing I need to touch right here, but I think we just go straight into it. Ooh, what's this on the ground? Just decorative. It's not for us to pick up. Oh, and the walls are just tall enough so you can't look over it. You can't try to just easily see your way out of this. So it's a real maze. It's a real one that we're gonna have to figure out the challenge for. So far not too complicated though. Hold on, let me not say that too quickly. Ooh, here's a tablet or an ancient tome. Let's see what they have to say. Add to the west channels. Remove the west channels. Make a maze out of the west channels. I get you, bud. I do. Work is sometimes awful. It seems like every day there's a new demand. Do you realize that the eastern channels cannot possibly bring enough flow down from the aqueduct to sustain the generator's balance? Now they build statues covered in riddles. Preposterous. I might need to have a discussion with the foreman today about returning home. He quit after this. They did indeed quit after that. Oh. Okay, we went fully the wrong way. Gotcha. There's something. Ooh, light torch. I know we need that. Okay. Oh, we did it! That wasn't too difficult. Yay! I'm a maze master. Look at it. Okay, so the way we entered, we went... Again, I'm pointing with my finger. It's not gonna help you. We went like this way. And then we went up. And then we went back down. Then we went this way. And then we came out. It seems like we went through every crevice of that maze. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, okay, okay. So now that we've completed the maze, I think we need to get out the door. But I'm gonna come up here. Oh. Is there any reason to be over here? I don't think so. Yeah. I'm gonna jump off. I don't think I need to be over here. I'm just gonna go back to the puzzle that looks, or like this mural that's right up here. Oh! Well, how do I get up there? I think I got too confident before. The maze was not the real challenge. The real challenge is getting... Ooh! Getting up there. But I did it. I almost didn't. Oh, let's inspect it first. A mural depicting a tragedy that would change things forever. I mean, that is... Get away. Words, go away. It does look like quite the tragedy. More mazes? More mazes. Let's go. Let's figure this out. Oh, there's a tome right there. I'm nosy. I want to read it. I want to see what these people were complaining about. Experiment 237. Ooh. Experiment 626. I have often wondered about the pyro flow coursing through the generator. I maintain it every day, and yet I have no idea how it works. Today, I attempted to combine raw flow from the wellspring with pure fire. And that is to say, I burned it. It created a similar substance to what I see in the generator. Unfortunately, there was only a short amount of time before that exploded into a mighty force. I need to be more careful. The foreman did not appreciate me showing up with a singed uniform. Duly noted. I will keep that in mind as I continue on my adventures. Don't light the pyro flow. Don't do it. They might say for you to do it. Don't do it. How would y'all feel in like this type of maze? Like where like all the light, it's probably so hot in here, and all the light is coming from lava, and then you're just kind of like, oh, I almost can get up here. But like having to walk on this right here, I would be so freaked out. No thank you, no thank you. Bob is not my uncle. I do not want to walk, essentially, on lava. But you'd have to. That's the only way to get through this maze is by walking on all that lava. And honestly, part of me would be worried that I'd be like entering Maze Runner. I don't even like walking over sewer grates. Yeah, no. No, thank you. And these are not just any old sewer grates here. These are sewer grates with lava underneath them. And most sewer grates that we walk over are just kind of like, I feel like I need to be over there. With that circle. Oh, maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. But like most sewer grates, most of the time when you walk over it, sometimes there's not even really anything there for you to like be worried about. Well, I can't get up there. That, oh, I jump over here. I was about to say, that's literally impossible. I don't know what it's expecting from me. My jump is not that high. Okay, no, that circle is just the start of the maze. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. Ooh, almost did it. But yeah, this would be... Also, you can see these walls. Like, the windows, they all have lava behind them. So, like, if they just, like, busted through, you would drown in lava. No thank you. No thank you. But look at this photo. Aww. We have the injured robot, and then the kid who's crying. A powerful hope for a different future. I like that. Not the sadness of it, but the hope of it. Okay, here's lava. Guys, I'm scared. You gonna hold my hand? Let me not be carrying my axe. Let me just not carry my axe. Y'all gonna hold my hand while we do this? This is... Okay, don't... Word to the wise, don't step on the black things. The black things may look like a safety spot. They're indeed not. They are indeed not a safety spot. Okay. Okay, I have to, like... Ooh, okay, okay. We're doing it, we're doing it. I'm gonna have to walk sideways. I don't know how to really do that. Okay, like this. This is how you do that. But my energy's going down. Oh no, I don't want to fall into the lava. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, I jumped up. Or wait, was I supposed to? Maybe I was supposed to? I think maybe I was supposed to. Okay, and then we'll... Jump up here? Nope. Nope. You saw nothing. You saw nothing? I don't know what you're talking about. I just wanted to do all this again for funsies. I just wanted to do it all again, you know, in case you blinked. I'm really... Yeah, I'm being kind. In case you were blinking during any of this, I want you to have missed it. I don't think I'm supposed to go to that tall one. I think I'm supposed to go to this one. And then we go to this one. There we go, there we go. And then we'll jump. Climb. Although these little climbing things are so pretty. No. Just need to fall. I don't know how to fall on my own. Training, exactly. Exactly. It's training. It's training for the next big moment. And next time, we'll be professionals. Every good movie has a training montage. What am I doing? Where am I? Okay, I was inside the crate. Every movie has a training montage, and this is ours. An ancient tome. The Kitsu's Revival? This may be my best work yet. It's such a simple story, and yet it's still moving to see it come to life in front of you. I miss the simpler days when the Kitsu played outside my childhood home, singeing mother's flower bushes. She claimed she hated them, but never really did anything to get rid of them. Even though I could tell it was an act, her eyes lit up with a hopeful fire every time she saw one. It seems there are less and less Kitsus around these days. Then again, that is part of the reason we are doing this, to give them a chance at a better future, one we may not be a part of. Seeing a Kitsu still reminds me of my mother, even now. I hope in preserving this legacy, I can preserve a small bit of her too. So cute. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Oh, and look at this photo. That's adorable. A mural depicting two lifelong friends reunited once again. Okay, let's see. Where's the fire need to go? Do I need to put it here? Lint. Yes. Talk with Halcyon in the Temple of the Flames. Are you telling me I have to go all the way back? You're telling me I have to walk back? This isn't like a door to magically go to him? No. Glide back. Okay. I was about to say. Oh my goodness. They're gonna make me do it all again, but in reverse? This really was training. Okay, okay. I can do this. I'm glad you said something. I honestly wouldn't have thought about gliding back. I wouldn't have. I would have been like, just trying to reverse. Okay, Halcyon. What you got for me? You seem to have accomplished something. I heard a noise back in the main room. I didn't find Tao. No matter, I'm sure he's waiting at the final challenge.
Good.
Okay. Meet Halcyon near the final chamber. Yay! This is the fun part. Okay, I'm ready. Or is it fun because you get to watch me suffer? I guess we'll find out. I'll find out. You already know. Okay. This part? Meet Halcyon near the final chamber. He's over here. Oh, the gliding. Yes. That's the best part. That's the best part. I loved this temple. This is a really nice temple. And I like the puzzles have been challenging. You know, it's made me think a little bit, but it's not like so difficult that I'm getting frustrated with it.
Get on with it.
It's just enough thinking to make my brain move, but not enough thinking to make my brain sweat. You know what I mean? There has to be a way past. What's wrong with the door? It won't open. There must be another puzzle. There are more braziers here, but I do not see any hints about the order to shoot them in. Maybe something with the murals? Murals. There do seem to be carvings that weren't around before. That must be what my mother stopped to look at.
Try not to cause any trouble.
Figure out how to open the final chamber. Okay, let's go see these puzzles. Let's go see. What are you looking at, Sifu? What are you looking at?
Need anything?
This really brings back memories. Are you thinking about the Kitsu story? Oh yeah, these murals jogged my memory. Where'd they come from anyway? How'd the story go? Let's see. One day, a young Kitsu got separated from its parents. It wandered high and low looking for them until it got caught in the rain. Right before the Kitsu gave up hope, a Galder found him. The two became inseparable. Whenever things got dark, they leaned on each other. One day, the Kitsu and the Galder were out traveling, and the Galder was hurt. The Galder was hurt so badly, he stopped responding. The Kitsu cried on his lost friend. Days went by, but he never gave up hope. The Galder had kept the Kitsu's spark alive, and that spark endured, hoping its friend would return. The Kitsu's tears pulled in the Galder, and one day, the Galder woke up. That's why they say the Kitsu's tears are magical. They represent pure love. Let me know if you want to hear it again. Good. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. I had fun with these temples, but I was partway through when I had to stop playing, and coming back was tough. Yeah, that could be rough. Especially because, like, when you do come back after a little bit, you have to get bearings on things, and if you're in the middle of a quest, it's sometimes more difficult to get the bearings on that quest, so I understand that. You have one temple left to complete? How many temples are there? Are there 4? 4 would make sense. For, like, you know, the water, the flames, and then the others. But I don't actually know. Okay, let's inspect. Reunited once at last. 4. That's what I thought. Because, like, thinking about, like, the earth, wind, fire type thing. That would make sense. Okay, let's look at all these murals. Oh, these are the murals from before. Gotcha. Oh, but this one's, like, kind of has, like, soot and stuff on it. And it's dripping lava. Oh, wait. I think we maybe jump? Oh! Nope, we don't do that. We don't do that at all. We do anything but that. I saw it and I was like, maybe this is too steep. And yet I still tried. Okay. So we've looked at all the murals. Nothing's popped up. No! Training. Good old training. My favorite. I just wanted to make sure that everything was still working correctly and that the lava is still indeed hot. And it is indeed still hot. Oh, wait. There's these 2 symbols from, like, before. Are there 2 symbols over here? There are. So maybe I light them because I think there's symbols on these murals. There are. So I think we use these to go in order. So this one was the first one, the meeting, which is kind of like a weird arrows. Yes? Haha. I'm so smart. Let's see if I can reach it from here. Yes, I can. Okay. And then the next one was him getting attacked, right? Which is this one. Okay. That's like the pot. The pot with the thing inside. Which is not that one. This one over here. Right there. Perfect. Okay. And then what about these other 2? I think it's like him being sad and then him being happy again. Okay, this is him being happy. So that's not the one we need. I mean, we will need it, but not yet. This one right here is him being sad. Right? Yeah. So this one is kind of like a person with, like, the little head and then the arms sticking out. So the little person, and then I'll go ahead and see what this one is so we don't have to run back. And then that's the table. Okay, so person, then table. Here's the person. Right there. And then the table. Right there. I heard a good noise. Hassian, I think I did it. I shot arrows and I figured it out. Yay. Yay! Oh my goodness, I'm shaking. I'm like vibrating. Stop that. Stop that. That'll hurt my eyes. But that is some fire. This is like an evil portrait if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna take a photo with this evil. Oh my goodness. That's so scary. Evil fire portrait. Ha ha ha. Cheese, everyone. Perfect. We have the all-consuming fire behind us. We can just stand in the fire? Please hold. One more photo. One more photo. This is so cool. There we go. Ready? Cheese. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled questing. Okay, okay. So we're exploring the final chamber. What does this say? Our trust can only be passed to those who return it. Take a leap into the unknown and earn it. Okay, okay. Find your way across the lava to Tau. Tau! Tau, Tau, Tau! Okay, we just gotta... I need to get to a higher point so we can glide down. I'm thinking like right here. Unless do these doors do it? No. Okay. We're just gonna try to glide first. We're just gonna try to make it. Oh, that didn't work. Is this higher? Is this like a little section right here higher? Oh. Oh, okay, I missed it. I feel like there's something here that's gonna help me. Because if I go right here, it's definitely not gonna make it. Let's see what Hassian and them have to say. See if they
Just
tell
be
me
quick
anything
about it.
helpful here. Tao is right there with a kitsu.
What?
We just need to figure out how to get them.
Back to my business.
Okay. What about you, Sifu? You gonna tell me anything?
I've got the best metal you'll find.
I'll do anything to make Hassian happy, even if that means bashing another desk in my back. But lava, well, I can't swim in that.
Come back
Me
again
neither.
soon.
Me neither. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Ancient tome. The work. I've read every lost relic in the Temple of Flames. Goal achieved. Yay! The workers here think I don't see how dissatisfied they are with things changing. To their credit, there has been no explanation, nor will there be. It would only stir chaos and sow fear. They think that the danger Pyroflow poses to our people is the most pressing issue at the moment. If only they knew what was coming. The secret that these puzzles hide may be the only thing that can turn the tide. I can't enter the door. Maybe if I get like a running start? I don't think it's this simple. I don't think it's this simple, but I'm just gonna try. Yeah, no. I didn't think so, but I would feel really silly if I didn't try that first. So close.
I suppose we'll cross paths sooner or later. Speak quickly. That
Okay, you're
was
just gonna tell me so
interesting.
close. What about you?
I've got the best metal you'll find.
How did Tao get over
Now
there?
Go out and crush your enemies.
Okay. Yeah, how did he get over there? Let me see. There's like... Hold on. I may have to like put my thinking cap on, which means my speaking cap may have to come off for like 2 seconds. Let's try getting down here. Oh, nope, it's not gonna let me do that. Do I get on these stones? Oh. I just had to trust. Okay. Don't mind me. Just walking over lava. Don't mind me. Tao! Tao, Tao, Tao! Tao wags his tail happily. Did you find an extinct species? Wow, everything makes sense now. Bark, bark, bark. So cute, so cute. And then the kitsu. Oh, is this how people have those kitsus on their property? Like at their homes? Because I recognize this thing. Or like some circular thing similar where like a kitsu will be on it and you scare the kitsu away and there's a gift. Is that how they get those? That's cool, that's cool. Okay, I think it's time to use, I think we gotta do this puzzle now. Oh no. Okay. So, this is all correct, but these three are still incorrect. So, I'm gonna do that. Oh, there we go, there we go. Perfect! That's a cute puzzle too. That's such a cute puzzle. Ooh. We got a second bundle to unlock and complete. Ooh. Fancy, fancy. So exciting. Okay,
Speak
okay.
quickly.
You did it. I still wonder why was the kitsu here? Maybe it's connected to the constellation puzzle. Maybe it just loves the heat. It seemed pretty random. I wish I could have gotten a better look. Perhaps we shall meet it again one day. There is still more to discover behind this mystery. Still, you've helped me today, and I won't forget it. You can leave now. Can you get me out of here? Fine. Where would you like to go? Back to Bahari. Sure. Perfect. Carry me. Carry me. Okay, okay, okay. So we did it. We did the Temple of the Flames. That was actually a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. I really, really liked that. Okay, so now what we have quest-wise, because we finished those two quests all in the Temple of the Flames. We explored it all. We got Tao back. But now we're still not done with all the main stories. So now we could go to the Temple of the Gales with Sabira, but I think I'm gonna go tell Gina about the Temple of the Flames. I think we're gonna do this because this gives us the bundle, and I want to go ahead and get that unlocked so that way I can slowly start working on it. You know, I think that's probably a smart thing to do. So that's where we'll go. And actually, is Gina over here? No. So I'm just going to return to my housing plot and go that way. The number of bundles relates to the number of temples as well as what elements they represent. Oh, I didn't know that. Fancy, fancy. Okay, but yeah, I want to explore the temple, or the vault, the bundles, because I've worked a little. I've unlocked the bundle of the waves, the water temple area, and I've done a little bit of it, but I haven't fully completed that bundle yet. So it'll be fun to have a new bundle, and maybe I can work on them together. But Gina, it looks like she's in the library. So we can go talk to her, tell her what we've found. Oh, Gina. Come out, come out. There you are. Hi, hi, hi.
So much to learn.
Hey there, it's good to see you.
Oh,
You found another one? With lava? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Real, actual lava. Actually, knowing humans, it's probably some sort of fire-aspected flow. No, it was lava. I could feel it burning the hairs on my arm. Anyway, that's not the point. We should go and check. Also, I died in it. Multiple times. I think I would know if I died in lava or flow. It was definitely lava. We should go and check and see if anything's changed with the mural. I'll meet you there. Okay,
to my
okay, okay.
studies.
Let's go, let's go. No time to waste. Except for all the time that we have wasted before now. But still, no time to waste. Victor, come on. Let's go to the vault. It's this way. Yes? Yes, I think so. We'll figure it out. If we went the wrong way, it was just for us to have extra travel. And that's all. But I think it is over here. I think that, because that what I think was the temple. And so I think over here is where the bundles are. Right? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Here we are in the vault, the Night Sky Temple. Let's see what it looks like now. Let's see what it looks like now. Now that we have 2 bundles unlocked. Ooh. Ooh, and Tao is here too. Tao, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. You are just in time. Just in time. We finished up the Temple of the Flame quests. And now we're talking to Gina about the new vault bundle that we got. So it's exciting. And then we have more questing to do. Good job. Thank you. I did die in lava a few times, but just a few. And it was really just to test to see if it was real lava or not. It indeed was. Yeah, silly lava. Why are you gonna burn me like that? Rude. I'm sorry if I'm staring at you. It's just part of my research process. What's the situation? Whatever you and Hassian did, you made another one of the vaults here activate. You may have done something else too. I was digging around the statue garden in North Bahari and saw a treasure chest appear in a flash. Write that down. Write that down. We gotta remember that. Write that down. It had this coin in it. I'm calling them Ember Seeker medallions. Maybe you can uncover some more. Plus, whenever Tao isn't with Hassian, he comes here.
Aw.
Does he seem upset? Hopefully I haven't said anything to offend him. He seems focused on the vault. I suppose we have that in common. Maybe he'd like to hear about some of the other mysteries I've solved. Any leads on the mural? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Apparently, Eloisa and Clary heard about your work on the temples. They wanted you to come talk to them. It sounded like maybe they know how to get into another. But, Eloisa told me not to tell you to tell Clary, and Clary told me not to tell you to tell Eloisa. Confusing. Anyways, if you do find another temple, make sure to tell me after, please. Of course, Gina. We're best buds. Okay. So here's the bundle that we've had before. All I'm missing is the vampire crab from this one. I'm missing the green pearl and sushi. All I'm missing is the green pearl. From this one, all I'm missing is trout dinner. And then from this one, all I'm missing is a long-nosed unicorn fish. So pretty much almost done with these. All of them have 3 out of 4. Well, let's look at this one. Okay, okay. So with this one, there's a radiant sunfish, a flame-tongue ray, a striped sturgeon, and a dawn ray. Let's see what we can add. We can add the radiant sunfish, the striped sturgeon, and we still need a flame-tongue ray and a dawn ray. But I'll still contribute what we already have. Ember Seeker's medallion. We have one of them. I'll go ahead and add that. The Ember Seeker medallion is what they said was at the statues in Bahari. I am gonna need to write that down. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget that. I have a whiteboard on this side of the wall. Very handy for things like this. There we go. I did it. Yay, notes. Yes. That blasted unicorn fish, it can take a while to get. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll come on and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna complete the, like, specifically, like, with the winter or the night bundle. I was like, I'm gonna complete this, and then I don't get it. Like, I don't get any of the fish I need. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Well, good try. I'll try again later. And I always have to write down notes. That's why we made the entire wall over here a whiteboard or a dry erase wall. So that way I have notes on notes on notes on notes on notes. It's wonderful. Highly suggest it. Oh yes, it's one of the best decisions I ever made for my office. Because before then, I was just using tons of sticky notes, and the sticky notes would get all over the place because the cats would mess with them. The cats can't mess with the whiteboard. They can't. Okay, but for the bright bug bundle, we need a paper lantern bug, a Bahari glow bug, a Spitfire cicada, and a fire-breathing dragonfly, which we have. All we're missing is the Spitfire cicada, so I'll take that. I'll take that. And then for the Spear Chef bundle, we need Chapa Masala, Heat Root, 5 of them, Phoenix Fire Renolo, and Dari Cloves. I have the Dari Cloves, I have the Heat Root, and I have the Chapa Masala. Perfect! So we just need the Phoenix Fire Renolo, the Spitfire Cicada, 5 more Ember Seeker medallions, and then the Flame Tongue Ray and the Dawn Ray. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Tao, what do you think about this place? Does this remind you of the Kitsu? What's in the vault, buddy? Tao whimpers longingly. Chat with Tao. Woof, woof, woof. I'm happy to see you too. Arf, arf, arf. So cute, so cute. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I guess we gotta ask Clary and Eloisa about the temples separately, because they don't want us to tell the other person that we know. They don't know that we know that they know that we know. That they know that we know that they know that we know. They don't know. And it will help us. Okay, let's go over here. Hopefully they're at the library. Eloise is at the library. Okay, well, we'll talk to her first. We'll talk to her first, and then we'll get her sister later. Because it is 10 p.m. So it is pretty late. I would already be in bed if this was real life. I would not be running around asking people their opinions on vaults and things like that. Especially after going through a lava vault. No, no, no. I would be resting inside my bed, all comfy cozy, put on a little YouTube video, and just go sleep. Eloisa.
There's a thin line separating oddity from genius.
Oh my goodness, you're here. Quickly. What's the passcode? Gina didn't give me one. Oh, how silly of me. I must have been in such a hurry, I forgot to include it. We'll for a future reference, the passcode is the Kitsu waits for no one. Remember that. The Kitsu waits for no one. Very good password. Very, very good. It's no matter. I am in need of a research assistant, and yours was the first name that came to mind. After your excellent work at the Temple of the Waves and now Flames, I believe no one is better suited with the task. And what is that task exactly? In due time, in due time. First, I must ask you a very important question. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Silver Wing? No. No, I haven't. You see, the Silver Wing is a great and vengeful creature. A bird, they say, but not just any bird. No, no, no. The birds work for the bourgeoisie. No, its wingspan is the length of entire oceans, and the flapping of its wings summons tornadoes and storms. Some even say the Silver Wing can take on different forms. Why? You could be one in disguise. Are we? Am I a bird? One of our answers could be caw. Are you? Don't be silly. Silverwings are allergic to the color purple. Well, that's sad for them. That'd be a terrible life. Being allergic to a color? Especially a cute color? Tragedy. Tragedy indeed. In any case, it just so happens that Gina discovered records of a silver-winged nest while going through records in the Temple of the Waves. And that nest is right in Bahari Bay, in the Temple of the Gales. When I went to find this temple, the door was barred. Gina informed me that you used a specific flow battery to unlock the Temple of the Waves. It stands to reason that another battery may open the way to the Temple of the Gales as well. Unfortunately, Clary overheard my discussion with Gina, and now she's trying to beat me to the punch. If she gets there first, who knows what might happen. She's woefully uneducated on Silverwing behavior. She might accidentally scare them all off. Or worse, answer one of their riddles incorrectly and be carried off to their nests. What's going to happen in the nest? Is the Silverwing going to raise them as a child and pay for their college and, like, help them get on their feet? Or are they going to be eaten? Two very different outcomes. One, it's hard to turn down free college. Two, it's very easy to turn down sudden, imminent death. But who's to know? Who's to say? Answer one of their riddles incorrectly and be carried off to one of their nests. Oh wait, I read that. Which brings me to the heart of the matter. Zeki has apparently obtained a fully charged flow battery, marked with the symbols of the Gales. I need you to procure it for me. I'd do it myself, you see, but he banned me from the market for a month after the incident. What incident? What happened, Eloisa? You'll help me, won't you? For truth? If you'll think I'll be of any help. Of course you'll be. You've solved the waves. What's a few piddling gales? I shall await eagerly for your return. And remember, keep this from Clary. It's for her own safety.
Trust no
Okay. Oh, so we either talked to Eloisa or Clary. And we chose Eloisa. Interesting. And now we have to talk to Zeki. Well, I wasn't actually intending on keeping all this from Eloisa. But I guess we are now. It looks like there is fixing to be an ad starting in about like 2.5 minutes. If you do have to sit through that ad, I greatly appreciate you doing so because it is a free way to support me. But during that ad, we'll be working on our community puzzle. And just so that way no one misses anything from the actual questing that we're doing. So definitely stick around if you're interested in that. We will be back after the ad break, but during this ad break, if you don't want to have the ads, you can always subscribe over on the Twitch side, or you can get Turbo as well. Those are free ways. Those are the 2 ways to not experience ads. But also, you can always just get up and come back here once the ads are over. Like just go get some water. Make sure you have some water. Make sure you have some food. Things like that. But yeah, once we get through this ad, we will continue on with this Look to the Sky quest that we've received. We have Zeki here, who we need to indeed talk to. Do you think we can talk to him in a minute? I think we can talk to him in a minute. Let's do it. Let's do it. You buying or selling? Please tell me buying, because for reasons I can't legally get into, I'm in sudden need of a lot of extra cash. If you're selling a flow battery, well, ain't this ironic? My problem suddenly sounds a lot like your problem too. See, the magistrate just confiscated a single item from my stocks, and I bet you can guess which item. Is that illegal? Is that legal? Now you're asking the right questions. See, it's legal for me to possess that flow battery, it just ain't legal for me to sell it to a Majari. And since she took it from me, I could sell it. And since she took it to me before, I could sell it. I did nothing wrong. As she's a smart lady, she knows she ain't got a leg to stand on, but now the thing's tied up in paperwork and petitions. She's trying to wear me down with bureaucracy. It could be months, maybe years before I get the battery back. Which means years until you can pluck it from my paws for a pretty price. Unless we'll find out what this unless means when we get back from the ad break. I thought we could get through all of it. Turns out we could not. Let's go ahead and go back to Palia. So if you're just now tuning in, welcome back from those ads. My name is Lakin. I greatly appreciate you sitting through them, if you did indeed have to. But before the ad break, we had just started talking to Zeki about getting a flow battery for us to unlock a new temple. But it looks like the flow battery has been confiscated from him, so we're gonna have to try to get it. So that's what we're doing now. So come in close, and let's try to solve this puzzle together, right? Well, right now we're just talking to Zeki. But talking to Zeki is kind of like doing a puzzle. So let's see. Unless crimes, exactly. Unless we liberate it early. Exactly, crimes. Look, she seized it illegally, so it's only fair play we seize it back. You help me out, and I'll give you the battery for free. Oof. That's hard to pass up. We need this battery, and getting it for free would be great. Or we wait years and years, and then pay, like, bukus and bukus of money. Free is good. Yes, I think we have to help him. My hands are tied. After all, getting one over on Eshe is worth 100 of those things. This is the only way. Fine. The only way you'll get that battery before you're old and gray, at least. Yeah, I know. So here's the plan. Eshe's almost certainly locked the battery up somewhere in City Hall, but I have it in good authority. She keeps the master key on her persons at all times. So, it just so happens that her and Kinley's anniversary party is tonight, and the whole village is invited. I didn't get an invitation. Where's my invitation? Rude. So, you and I will be attending this party, and when the time's right, you start a distraction, and I'll swipe the key when she's not looking. Easier than taking milk from a kitten. Which I would never do, by the way. I ain't a monster. What if we get caught? Easy. Don't get caught. Oh, so sorry. Duh, why didn't I think of that? Meet me tonight and we'll get this party started, huh? And if you're gonna be late, make sure it's fashionable.
Be seeing ya.
Okay. Talk to Zeki between 6 p.m. and 12 a.m. to go to the party. Okay, it's 4 a.m. right now, so we are gonna have to wait. Can I? Okay, I had 2 Zeki coins, and I used them here. So let's see what we got. Since we do have to wait, we have some time to kill, because it's 4 a.m. We have to wait till 6 p.m. to go to this party. So let's see what we got in our lucky box. Valley Sunrise Side Table. Oh. And wild garlic. A ding and a dang. I'll take it, I'll take it. A good thing and a normal thing that I could get anywhere. Okay, so while we're waiting on this quest, I think what we can do is we're gonna go home and continue working on crafting our the stuff we need for the community project, or not the community project, sorry, the bundle boards. So for the bundle board, we just need the small benches. So that's what we can do while we wait. We can go home, try to craft those small benches, and complete that bundle board right there. And then when 6 p.m. rolls around, we'll go talk to Zeki, and we will commit some crimes against our will. I mean, it's not against our will. We're actively choosing to do this, but we're in between a rock and a hard place. So our hands are tied. We're gonna have to do something I wouldn't normally do, and commit crimes and not get caught. Very difficult things to accomplish. Especially since in Palia, there is no sleuthing or sneaking skill for us to work on. So it's just kind of whatever happens, happens. Okay, the sapwood planks go in there. And these go in there. Hopefully, 118 pieces of wood is enough for us to get this going. So, I don't have the small bench recipe. So we're gonna have to craft these homestead items and hope we get the recipe. So let's craft the armchair, see if we get the small bench. We have the large bench, but we need the small bench. None of these look like a bench. Yeah, that's a bookshelf. I mean, I like a bookshelf. I do like a good bookshelf, but yeah, that's not what we need. Well, let's try crafting the bookshelf. Do we have the bench now? No. We have a candle. I'm gonna put some more wood on the... I'm gonna put another thing of wood in the 2 sawmills. Just cause I have a feeling we may need them. No real particular reason. Okay, let's try the coffee table. Or what uses the least amount of wood? 24, 10, 30, 22, okay, 10. Let's craft this. Oh. I mean, that could be a bench. Sometimes benches don't have backs, but I think that's a table. Yeah, 50-50 chance but that was indeed a table. That was indeed a table. Oh, homestead candle. That probably isn't going to take wood. Yeah, it's not going to take any wood. Let's do this. That's a stool. I'll craft it, though. Oh, it's an end table. My bad. My eyes are crusty. You know, I can't see very well. That's why I envisioned it wrong. Let's see. Now this could be a bench, a small bench. It could be. But I'm gonna, like, if we were to bet on it, I would best bet that it's not, more so than it is. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So we'll just try.
Woohoo!
Yeah. A reed planter. Indeed. Not a small bench. Good thing I didn't place money on that bet. Good thing I didn't. But let's make it, because it doesn't cost wood. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna have to craft this entire set before we get this small bench? We got a mirror. I don't need a mirror. But yeah, we're essentially gonna, like, have to furnish our entire house with homestead stuff. Because I've crafted it all. Oh my goodness. Is this a bench? No. Is this? No. Is this? Maybe. But I don't think so. We'll get this. The homestead loot. Hey, but now we're furniture making level 6. I'll take that, I'll take that. Oh my goodness. We can now get the silk recipe, which is good. We don't need it because we spent all our money on silk yesterday, but it's good. This only needs 8 pieces of wood. You know, I really thought all that wood would be fine. I really did. But it's not, and that's fine. But you know what this does give us time for? This gives us time to talk about on this day in Disney history. On this day in Disney history. That was the echo. On this day in Disney history. May 19th. We're going all the way back to 2000. The day is a regular day. Most people don't realize the significance of May 19th, 2000. But it's a marvelous day. A wonderful day that cannot be overlooked. And why can it not be overlooked? Because this is the day that Dinosaur was released. Dinosaur, a wonderful movie. If you don't know the movie, it's great. It's amazing. It's a CGI animated movie where we follow a dinosaur named Aladar, who is raised by monkeys, or lemurs, I should say, and they try to escape the comet that comes and destroys all the dinosaurs. It's great. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful movie. The animation, obviously, it's like 2000s animation, but it's still pretty good to watch. It's still pretty good. I really love the movie. If you ever went to Animal Kingdom, there was a ride in Dino Land called Dinosaur that they named after, and like the whole you have to go and save this Aladar is because that's or this something dinosaur is because that's the type of dinosaur Aladar was. And so you're going to save Aladar and things like that. Such a good movie. Yes. Such a good movie. And it actually did, so like a lot of people now, maybe like that's, what? I've never heard of that movie before. A lot of times when I bring it up, people don't know really what I'm talking about, which is sad. But that movie actually did really well in the box office. It earned about 38 million on opening weekend, and worldwide it grossed $149 million, becoming the 5th highest grossing movie in all of the 2000s. It was a pretty big hit. A lot of people nowadays might not remember it. You know, it was like 26 years ago today, but it was a big movie. Kind of groundbreaking because the landscape was real and they put CGI into it. Exactly. They did some pretty great stuff with this movie. Like, if you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. I have a lot of classic animation on VHS still. I have a Disney VHS collection, and Dinosaur is one of my prized possessions. I love that movie so much. But yeah, so on this day, 26 years ago, Aladar released into theaters and people were able to start watching it for the very first time, which is so exciting. Like, I would love to be able to go back and see people's reactions to that movie. Because, like, when it came out, I was like a toddler, a little kid, you know? So it wasn't, I remember watching it when I was little, but like I watched it on VHS. I didn't go into the theaters to watch it. So it would have been fun to see what people thought of it in the theaters. Hello, hello. You're just in time. Welcome, welcome in. My name is Lakin. You're just in time. While we're waiting for 6 p.m. in Palia for us to continue a quest, we're talking about the Disney movie, Dinosaur. Because 26 years ago today, it came out. It released, which is so, so very exciting. I'm just going to sell these. Yeah. I'm just going to sell those. Yeah. And we've been trying to craft our homestead furniture for the bundle, and I just need the bench recipe. Look at all this furniture I crafted. You would think, oh wow, Lakin definitely has the recipe by now. Nope. That is incorrect. That is incorrect, Amundo. I do not. You're French? Ooh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, no. We do not have the recipe. It was fun thinking about having the recipe, but we do indeed not have the recipe. It's fine. It's fine, I'm fine. It's fine, it's fine, I'm fine. No big deal. Honestly, talking about Dinosaur is helping to heal the wound. That is my broken heart. And oh my goodness, I'm going through so much wood. So much wood. Let's see if we can craft another thing so we can get this recipe. Honestly, if we didn't have the never crafted before section on that you can sort by, I would be so lost. I'd be accidentally crafting things that I've already crafted, so I wouldn't be getting recipes. But now at least we're guaranteed a recipe every time. Even if they're every single other recipe in the set and not the small bench. Is the small bench real or is it a legend? Is it real or is it a legend? I'm not real for certain anymore. Because it's feeling a bit like a legend to me. It's feeling like an enigma. Like it's my Bigfoot. Darn. I did get excited here, but I think this is a chest or like a storage cabinet and not a bench, but we'll still click it. Yeah, it's a dresser. Darn. Well. Anyways. I'm really sad. So, like, with Dinosaur, the movie that we've been talking about, I'm kind of sad that the ride went away in in Animal Kingdom, but I'm excited for the new area that's coming out from it. So, although I wish we had dinosaur stuff still in the park, I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. I don't understand your whole sentence. I just know 1 out of 2 words. Oh no. I don't know any French, so I can't help. But maybe the closed captions, sometimes the closed captions work on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know though. I'm glad we got to ride it at least that last time. Me too. Me too. And why don't we have a whole dinosaur themed park? Because they're haters. And also we saw what happened with Jurassic Park. But yeah. I'm glad we were able to ride it at least one last time, take it all in, and experience it before it fully went away. But that is such a good movie, and people truly are missing out from the beauty that is that movie, because they're turned away by the look of the animation, when in actuality in 2000s that was top tier animation. Top tier indeed a Rooney. But I guess while we wait, let's prepare our crops. Let's just place some crops down and things like that. While we wait for some wood to process and then for 6 o'clock to happen. But actually, looking at the time, we might not be able to do it. Oh no. Oh no. Tragedy. We'll see, we'll see. Let's put more of these guys there. Put those in there. And I think let's do some more potatoes. Why not? More potatoes. When the whole herd is cornered and they stand together against the wreck. Oh, that is such a good part. Yes. That gave me chills. Like, like, when they're all, like, bellowing. It's so good. It's so good. That would have been so good in theaters. Oh, yes. 1000%. Indeed a Rooney. That would have been such a good movie to see in theaters. Now, all we have to do to see it in theaters is to order a time machine. And then to go back to today, 26 years ago. So we know the date. We're not going to be confused about what day we're going to. We just need to find a time machine. That's the confusing part here. But I think we can do it. I think we can make it work. Easy. Easy. Okay. Let's water our crops. And then I'm gonna look and see how long this next quest that we're wanting to do is, because if it's too terribly long, we might not be able to, and I don't want to start a quest that we're not gonna be able to finish, you know? So I'll look into it. Because also this could be a good spot to close out on. But we'll see. No promises either way. No promises either way. Okay. Perfect. We've done all our chores. Has the wood finished. We've got 10 pieces. We've got 28 pieces. And then over here, we got 6 pieces. To make us 34 pieces. Fingers crossed, guys. We just need the We just need the small bench. Now, granted, even if we get it, we're not going to have enough wood to make them all, but at least we'll have the recipe. The party one is a little long, and it's not a good one to bail on midway since it's a special zone. That's good to know. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's good to know. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can craft here. This one has the smallest amount of wood usage. Can't believe that's what we're going on to decide what we craft. Thought we could end on a high note. No, we're ending on a pot note. A casserole dish note, as one would say. We're ending with a casserole dish. I mean, it's a cute casserole dish, but do I particularly need it? Nope. No, I do not. But let's see. Can we craft the casserole dish? That is the real question. No. Oh, I think I have some. Yes, I do. About to say, rude. But no, I have some. I have some clay for us to craft this. Okay, this is when we're getting the small bench. Which one's the small bench? I'm thinking this one's the small bench. Or this one. You know, you can sit right there and have the arms snuggle you on the sides.
Yeah!
Honestly, I didn't think this would, like, whenever I was thinking about, like, oh, this bundle may be a little difficult, I was just thinking of, like, how much wood I'm gonna need to craft all this. I wasn't thinking of needing to get the recipe. I think that's it. I think that's the recipe we need. That looks like a small bench if I've ever seen one. And if it's not, I'm rage quitting. So fingers crossed. I can't look.
Oh.
It's the small bench. Let's go. We did it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put so much hype in chat. Yay. There we go. Small bench. Let's go, baby. Now make 10 of them. I don't even have enough. How much wood does it need? How much wood does it need to make a small bench? 8 pieces. I could make 1. At least I have, I'm making 1. We now have 2 out of 10. I'll get the trash can. Sure. I'll get the trash can. Now we just need this wood to work overtime. I think we could get 2 more out of the wood that I have procured right here. So we still have to wait, but at least we now have the recipe we need. That is all that matters. That is all that matters. Okay. Well, if the recipe, or not the recipe, still thinking about this recipe. If the quest is gonna take a long time, and I don't want to rush it, we may close out here. We are the champions, my friends. Da 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 da. I feel like I won. I won Palia. Every other part of this game is just a side bonus, and that was the main event. Trying to get that small bench. But I did it. I nearly had to go through more than 75% of the rest of the recipes, crafting all the other parts of this catalog of Homestead, but I got it. We did it. But let's go ahead and, before we fully leave, we have a pack of Lorcana here to open up. So that's what we're going to do to properly end out stream today. Whoops. So let's go ahead and go over to our just chatting screen so we can have a bigger window so you can see these cards up close and better focused. Yes, yes, yes. But you like this tradition? Oh my goodness, me too. Sometimes it's a little expensive to have a bunch of packs all the time, but I like opening packs. If you don't know what Lorcana is a Disney trading card game, and Wilds Unknown is the newest set that just released maybe like 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago. And it's the first set in Lorcana where they have Pixar characters. So that's why we have Merida on the cover, and then there's Toy Story and The Incredibles and things like that. So hoping for a lot of cool Pixar cards. And if you weren't able to be here yesterday when we did this, look at this card that we pulled yesterday. It was so pretty. I have to show it off again. Look at that card. See if it will focus. Mirage. Yes. It's focusing on my possum. There you go, there you go. She's so pretty, so shiny. So cool. So such a good pull. We might not have as good of a pull because these cards did come in the same like little box thing, but at least we can still look at the cards that are cute. So like if you don't know how to play this game, don't worry. We only focus on the art. We only focus on what the cards look like because that's all that matters. We just want to see all the cuties. That's all we want to see. But yeah, so let's go ahead and open them up, shall we? I think we shall. I think we shall. Okay, okay. So the first one we have here is Mrs. Incredible. She's hyping her kids up because we got Violet and Dash over there in the corner as well. I like that. I like that. And then we have the Witch from Brave. I like this witch. Also, this card is really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. I like all this, the smoke that's around it. Yes, yes, yes. And then we have Lyle Tiberius Raruk. Raruk? Raruk? From Atlantis. So the Lost City of Atlantis, he's the bad guy from there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not that cute. And then we have Happy. Happy's pretty cute. I really like the trees that are in these. Rorok is an underappreciated villain. He is a pretty good villain. He's like the type of villain that you would see in real life. Like he's not some like hyped up like fantasy villain. He's like a real guy that like I could meet him down at Costco. And he would be a villain in real life too. So I do agree with that. Like hate that guy so much. I love him. Oh yeah, that guy exists 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Someone will lose his head. Ooh, this is a good card. Queen of Hearts is having a temper tantrum. Temper tantrum. Same with Gaston. Gaston also 100% again exists in real life. And those villains are despicable just for that fact. Ooh, Giulietta Madrigal. I love her. I love her with all the like baking that she's doing around her. She's so cute. Yeah, cute. She's such a good mama. Such a good mama. And then we have right behind you with all the seven dwarves. Wait up for them. They're right behind you. They're coming too. Don't leave them behind. Funny, funny. And then we have Gaten Moriali. Or the Mole Man. The original Mole Man. The OG. He's a really good character as well. We've gotten a good number of... Maybe it was just 2. But 2 Atlantis cards? I'll take it, I'll take it. I love Atlantis. It's such a good movie as well. You've disturbed the dirt. Not disturbing the dirt. No, no, no. You can't do that. You gotta sleep with the dirt. You gotta have the dirt from all the different countries in your bed with you. Gross. Amazu's Ink Caster. I think this is not from a Disney movie. I think this is from like Lorcana lore itself. I think so. What's the flavor text say? It always points the way to new adventures. Amazua and Illumineer. Yeah, so this is like some actual Lorcana lore, not from a movie. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know that one. Yeah, no. We're not supposed to know this one. Oh no, it's not gonna focus anymore. It's focusing on my possum. I may have to remove my possum. There we go, there we go. They don't have many Lorcana cards that are like lore exclusive and not Disney movie related, but they have a few. They have a few. Gizmo Duck from I don't know if that's DuckTales or Darkwing Duck. I don't know. It's one of the two. Those are the two that have all the ducks in them. The Gizmo Duck. And then, oh, that was a rare. Okay, what's our next rare? Glad I checked. Ooh, we got another rare. Vincio Satorni. Satoroni? Another Atlantis card. We've gotten 3 Atlantis cards. Honestly, I'll take it. I'm not mad about that at all. And he's like running away from an explosion too. So I'll take it, I'll take it. And then our last one, our foil. What's our foil gonna be? So it's a common foil, but it still could be cute. Prince Charming. That's our common foil. So cute. Okay. I like that foil. That's a good foil. And then our puzzle piece. Oh, hey, there's that specter that we just saw. Perfect. Okay. So let's see. What are the top 3 cards that we pulled from our pack today? Let's see. I think yesterday it was really hard to choose, but I think it's easy for me to choose. Let me know what your picks are. But I think these are my picks. Yeah, these 3 are my picks. Off with their head. That's in mine as well. That's in mine as well. So my top 3 choices are Off with Their Head, Julieta, and The Witch. All of these have like gorgeous backgrounds and like I wouldn't mind having these pictures blown up to hang on my wall. They're so cute. So cute. Yes. This was a very good pack indeed. Especially because we have all those Atlantis cards now. We didn't get as much Pixar as I would have liked, you know, because since this is a new set, I want all the Pixar cards. I want all of them. But we have to collect them all anyway. So all of these are gonna help with that. And I can't complain about that. So I'm happy. But with that being said, I think we're going to close out stream today. Let me see if we have a wonderful friend on that we can hang out with and send over some fun. Let me see. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, our friend that we're going to go over to see is not playing Palia. They're playing Pokemon, but their name is Irradiated, or Addy for short. And they're such a fun time. I always enjoy their streams, and so I know that you will too. I know that they will take great care of you. But there is the raid message if you want to copy it over, so that way we can all send them a wonderful hello, send them all the warm vibes and all that stuff. I will be here tomorrow for some more Disney Dreamlight Valley tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be going to the Mulan realm and unlocking Mulan. So if you are interested in that, definitely stick around. But next week, we're going to be playing Paralives. As long as it still comes out and they don't move the date back, we're going to be playing Paralives next week. And I'm so excited for that. So definitely stick around. I'm live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, so don't forget to copy that raid message, and let's go ahead and go over to wonderful, wonderful Addy. Such a good friend. Let me make sure that they're not going into like an ad or anything. We should be good. We should be good. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon, my friends. But with that being said, let's go over to that raid, and I hope to see you soon. And I guess with that being said, the only thing we have left to do is to say bye.